Welcome to this time out with Marcus Ekure. Yeah, so as we all know, the very dark black man, VDM as he's popularly called, has been in recent time, calling out Dangote with respect to his driver's recklessness. That's those who are driving his truck. Their recklessness that has led to the death of so many persons and deformity of so many persons. So, very dark black man has been on the streets in Edo State, to be precise. There was a video I watched where I saw them constructing speed breakers, and all that kind of stuff. We must give it to this young man, his kind of spirit and enthusiasm to see things work in society, is something really very commendable. But it's also very shocking sometimes when you hear the kind of criticism, that trail him from some Nigerians, about what he is doing. Some calling him content creator or whatever. Does it really matter if the guy is creating content so long he's feeling a need? It does not, So it's a collective effort. Whether you like it or not, tag the man as being black or tag him as being irrelevant or whatever, tag him as a mere content creation. Is there really anything that is not content in today's world? Almost everything we do, they are all potential contents. So I'll be doing series to address this issue. Often I've mentioned and I've talked about the issue of, or the relevance of an organized system. But many people don't understand what we talk about when we talk about organized system. When there's an organized system that defines how things work, defines actions of people, you see that things will go orderly, and you see that there will be better outcomes. Most of all these lamentations we have today about things happening here and there, the rate of hit and run drivers, the rate of accidents, you talk of corruption and all that kind of stuff, they'll just fall into place naturally when you have a system that is working. Now, to start with on this series, I would like to relate my first experience here in the UK. Now, I was driving to work one morning on the M8. Now, for those who may not understand what M8 is a very busy motorway. It's more like the federal high road, where you have very busy traffic, busy engagements and all that kind of stuff. So you call such roads M8. Although roads here in the UK are labeled, so you have various roads leading to various areas, but M8 can be likened to a very busy federal government road in Nigerian context. So I was driving to work one morning, just barely, then I was just about maybe 4 months old in the UK. So I was still using my international driver's license. So I was driving to work, and suddenly I noticed my rear tire, one of my rear tires has, got punctured. So I was kind of, agitated. I was kind of, I don't know what to do. So I quickly pulled over just by a hard shoulder. There's what they call hard shoulder. The hard shoulder is a refuge point along the express road. Any of this busy, very busy high road like that, you have refuge spots, at regular intervals. So where you can park your vehicle, because they believe that the highways, the motorway is not safe when it's very busy like that. So they created spots that you can easily park your car if you have maybe you've suspected any fault, or maybe your car just developed a particular fault, because it's quite risky for you to have your car by the roadside. So you have to park your car, put on your hazard lights, then alight from your car, then give some reasonable distance from the car, because any other driver, careless driver, may run into you, if you don't do that. So having parked on the hard shoulder. So I had to park my car, because when you are practicing for your driving to sit your driving exam, your driving test, your theory, you see all the rules and regulations, the driving rules and regulations, everything, they expose you to read, so you understand all the safety measures and everything. So you read the A to Z about driving, you read everything, you understand them. So while studying for that theory test, I had come across the hard shoulder thing, severally, but I've never really imagined, oh, this is the hard shoulder, this is how it looks and all that kind of stuff. So I packed into the spot. But right there in the hard shoulder, you'll find out that there's a telephone there, a free phone that you can use to call emergency line, to call for rescue at that spot. So I saw the telephone, I picked it up, I was trying to make call, but I was just a bit confused because I was running very late. So the first thing I did was to phone a friend to ask him, what do I do under this circumstance? So he told me, oh, call your insurance company. I believe you covered, they are covering for damage or maybe vehicle breakdown, so they can come rescue you. So I was trying to check my policy and I realized I didn't add breakdown cover to my policy. So while thinking of what to do, I was just making calls. I tried the phone, the telephone there on the hard shoulder. I used it, but it was like it was not going through, because I was just a bit agitated. So, but the long and short of it is that before I could spend 35 minutes there or 40 minutes there, I saw a van pulled over. And behold, it was a moving workshop. The guy just pulled over and helped me to change the tire. Because here in the UK, somebody might be wondering, oh, just to change your tire, you parked and you were stranded, don't you have a jack? Yeah, here you buy car, sometimes you don't even remember to buy jack because the roads are very good and tire punctures and all that is not what you see regularly. The roads are very good, so you can drive your car for 1 year, 2 years, you've never experienced tire puncture, or maybe your tires losing air or whatever. So a lot of cars don't have jack. So like mine, I was having jack, but I wasn't having the wheel spanner because since I bought that car, I've not even checked the boot whether there's jack or there's wheel spanner like we used to do back in Nigeria. So that was what happened. So this guy pulled over and helped, gave me protection, covered me with his hazard, his lights, security lights, gave me coverage and helped me to fix it. And it was raining, it was drizzling. Helped me to fix the problem, change the tire and put the skeletal tire, the one in my boot, popped it into the rear side of the wheel, of the rear side, that had problem. So solved the problem for me. And I was expecting him to say, oh, I'm going to pay XYZ amount of money. It was free. I didn't pay anything, not even a dime. So I asked him, how did you know I was here? I never even knew there was a camera watching me on the hard shoulder. That's to say, majority of the hard shoulders have cameras. These cameras are connected to the transport system, to the DVLA agencies. So that's driving and vehicle license agency. That's DVLA. So they have the camera connected to their system. So when a vehicle is on the hard shoulder, it flags off in their system, so they can send rescue team from within that catchment area to come and rescue. So that was exactly what happened to me, and I got rescued. Isn't that amazing? So I'm just going to leave you with this video. For those of you who have not seen a hard shoulder before and how it looks like, I went there personally to do a video to show you. So just watch this video and see what I'm talking about.
I'm currently parked at the, they call it a hard shoulder. My first experience in the UK, this is where it happened. First experience driving on the motorway in the UK. My car got stuck, as in it was just a tire puncture I had. So, and I was on the air mate. This is the air mate. So I had to park on the hard shoulder. You see the hard shoulder? So I'm supposed to reverse and enter into this place properly. So this is the hard shoulder. I had to park on the hard shoulder. And if you park, you have to put on your double trafficator, which is the hazard lights. And you can see this place. So there's a telephone line that you can call, you see? You just click this green one, you call. It's an emergency line, and help will come to you. Help will just come to you like that. You see that camera upstairs, up over there? that camera sees any vehicle that is on the hard shoulder. So me, I was making plans. I was confused. I was actually going to work that early morning, and I was saying, oh, what do I do? So in my confused state, I phoned a friend who told me to phone my insurance. I'm supposed to have a vehicle breakdown on my insurance. I should phone my insurance. So which I tried and tried. Unknowingly to me, I didn't make any of such arrangement, on my insurance. Now, if I stay here more than maybe 1 hour, there's chances that a police van will just come and park behind me to give me coverage. Not to come and harass me to pay money or to sort them anything. They will just give me coverage because it's a very dangerous and busy motorway, But while I was stranded looking for help, before I could realize what was happening, a van just came and parked. And a man came out of the van and said, oh, what's up, pal? Are you okay? And he just brought out his equipment. The van was like a workshop, a moving workshop, brought out his equipment and helped me to change my tires. Just common tire way, boss, way, Lico. Helped me to change my tires. And I asked the man, how did you know I was here? I said, their system flagged me off. And they saw me stranded at the hard shoulder, and they sent that van, that mobile workshop van, to come and fix the situation. And that was how the man helped me, gave me protection, helped me till I got back to the M8. What am I talking about? When there is a system that works in any country, this is what you see. Today we are talking about Dangote trailers that VDM has been making videos. Yes, he's right. But the point is that it's not really much of a Dangote problem, but so much about failed system, a system that has failed. Do you know what it means here for somebody to have a trailer license, driver's license? The person would have gone through the head of a needle. Even common small vehicles like this to get driver's license. I'm going to do another video to explain the process you go through to get a driver's license. So this is the hard shoulder. At every interval on the motorway, you have what they call, you have this hard shoulder. So when your vehicle is giving you signal, just try and locate the nearest hard shoulder and park. When you park, you put on your hazard light like I've done. Then you give the car some distance. You must give it some distance. If they meet you inside that car, it's a serious offense. You don't have to stay in the car because your life is important. You can see another vehicle is coming with double trafficator. It's trying to locate the hard shoulder. So hard shoulder is where you get help, where you locate help. All right, I think I'm going to pause here because it's quite dangerous making video at this place. Thank you for watching and following me. I'm still your friend Marcos Ekure saying bye for now.